Okay, let me give you a little bit of advice, and then we're going to move on. You need to grow your business financially, okay? There is a tendency to just start out very simply, to think of this business as just simply a hobby. And any revenues you get, you just put in your personal bank account. Now, if you're a proprietorship, which, as we talked about before, might be the preferred method, if you're a proprietorship, that's legal. You can do that. If you're a corporation, you can't. But if it's legal, if you're a proprietorship, just to use your own personal bank account. But what did we tell you to recommend to your clients? To have a separate bank account, and you should too. Okay, the IRS prefers it. That's not the big reason why we do it, but the big reason why we do it is just to have some accountability for your own business. Okay, so get your own checking account. It will make you feel like you've actually got a business going once you have that checking account. It will give your business identity. The second thing is, every time you deposit money into your bank account, don't rob the bank account, okay, of all of it. In other words, it would be foolishness to deposit $500 into your bank account and then write a check from your bank account to your personal account, and just do that every time. Plan on keeping a minimum of 25% in that checking account. 25% of whatever you earn, okay? So if you deposit $500, how much should you take out? $375, okay? If you need to. Keep $125 in that account and let it grow, okay? Now, if you continue to do that, you're going to find, first of all, you have some costs to run. But it's also going to give you a little nest egg to look at growing your business, to get new equipment, get that write-up system, okay? Get a new computer program. There's a lot of things you'll find that you need to budget for. You need to budget for benefits, okay? There's some benefits that you can pay yourself that will give you some nice things in life. Could be travel, okay? It could be additional training. Well, we'll get to training in a second. It could be, you got to pay for your telephone, don't you? Okay, got to pay for that. You've got to pay for software upgrades. You know, if you use QuickBooks or Peachtree every year, what do? They have an upgrade. And sometimes those upgrades are worth spending the money to get, and they're not free. They're usually at a discount, but they're not free. You got to pay for them. So have money in there to get the latest and the greatest software for you and for your needs. You'll want to replace the equipment, maybe get a nicer printer after a little bit of time, maybe get a nicer computer, more powerful computer, so those costs come in. And if you're building up this nest egg, that will not be a problem. If you're robbing it every time, getting that better computer software, so forth, is going to be a major decision for you. So always keep at least 25%, preferably half the money in the bank account. Let it grow, okay? Finally, training. I want to tell you that training should be a continuous effort with every one of you. You need to be continuously looking for more knowledge. And there's a lot of ways to do that. There are training programs out there, okay? You've got home study courses you can take. You ought to budget about $500 a month for the training so that you can pay for the seminars that come along, okay? Just plan on putting some money in there so that you're always learning more. And it's amazing. You'll go to a seminar one day, you'll never have had that knowledge before. You come away from that seminar, and it seems like the next day, all of a sudden you wondered, how'd you get along without that knowledge? So it gives you exposure to that. Now, there's also free training that you ought to look at and take advantages. Oftentimes, there are seminars that are advertised through the newspaper. Watch for those. There are seminars, oftentimes lawyers are giving away seminars. They're talking about trusts and things like that. And the reason why they're doing that is to try to build up their clientele, but they always give good knowledge through it. Okay? The state oftentimes puts out free seminars to teach you about tax changes in the state law or to train small business owners. Attend those free seminars. The IRS does the same thing. Watch for those. There's all sorts of opportunities there. You have the SBA. You know who the SBA is? Small Business Administration. They give free courses regularly, and oftentimes they are free. Okay, sometimes they're a small fee, $25 for a 4-hour class. That's not bad. Or there's another thing called the SBDC. It stands for Small Business Development Centers, and they also give courses, and they're an extension of the SBA. So watch for those. And all you have to do is call the SBA, local SBA office, and just ask them what courses are available, and they will help you, or the library. Certainly, you can go out and check out books and learn that way as well. So all these different options are available for you for training. Look for ways to take advantage of that. And if you're continuously learning and building on your knowledge, you'll always be able to answer the questions that you need.